Okay guys, welcome back to the drawing and talking channel now, the one-man podcast. Playing some sunra in the background, hopefully that doesn't disturb you. And today I'm gonna use the brushes to color in this drawing. I don't know why I want to start with the background, and my friend said not to do too much, like to do a very light. If I do a background and I do it very light, so I'm gonna do a very light background where I probably shouldn't do the background at all. I should just leave it white, but I don't know why I can't leave things white. Like I have to put a color in, and it will be very light. It will be very light. So I probably should change the water. I keeping the same water in for days, and I don't know if that's very good, but I don't know. I use watercolors very lightly, like I don't use them as colors. I use them as, I don't know how to even put it, like just a tone, just sort of something that you could look at in the background or in the foreground, but it's not really like supposed to mean anything, that color, it's just so it's not blank, it's just like very light, and then I do the rest of the job with my pen, where I do the dark black ink. And so we're gonna try to do this time like this. We're gonna see how this thing works, because there's quite a lot of details, and I don't know if I can finish this in this session. I don't think I will, but we'll try. We'll just try to draw and talk, and my microphone has died, so sorry if the noise is too distracting. Like, I don't know, I'm playing some excuse me, I'm playing some sunrise in the background. I just want to keep things light and not think about this too much. Just want to do this drawing, and I still haven't left my house today, and it's okay, because I'm working on something important. I'm working on a project that me and my friend came up with, where we put these aliens to work, put these aliens into action, put these aliens, make them work, make them do something, So yeah, my friend is gonna try to animate this somehow. He's gonna try to put this into work, and hopefully it will work out for him, because I want to animate, but I want to see them animated, but I guess I don't want to animate, because it takes a long time for me to just draw one, and I'm just like so stuck on drawing them that I want them to be a certain kind of way, I want them to be, I don't know, I'm really stuck on the dots now. I'm really like staying with the dots, and hopefully things will work out. I mean, at the end of it all, at least we're gonna have some drawings. where we try to do something. And if it's not going to be moving, animated, so be it, you know. As long as we tried to do something. And I think it will work out. I think it's good to have projects that you're working on. And it's good to not work on a project on your own, because you have somebody to kind of discuss things with. You have somebody to advise with, to kind of talk with about the idea, about the project, about how things are looking. And you know, I'm so used to working alone that I don't even remember what it means to do something together. I want to zoom in for you guys so you can see closer this part. So I don't even know what it means to sort of have somebody else that I already wanted to like escape. I said, you know, how about I draw them the way that you want them to be, the way that I want them to be drawn, and you write about them, you know. And he was like, no, this is not gonna work. And I was like, no, last night. But this morning I thought, you know what, let's try to draw this. And I drew it, and I kind of like how it looks. So I'm just getting down to painting it now. And so far I like it. I like that I'm painting the background first, because once you paint the background, you go from the back to the front, you know, rather than like you start painting like individual things, and then you have to go around those things. I'd rather go around first, even though it doesn't make any difference. It's just like your own preference and how you want them to be, you know. So I usually start with the details, and then I'm like, I still have to paint the background. And I'm like, how about I do this differently now? And maybe because I'm filming, so I'm like more aware of what I'm doing. So it's kind of like nice to film too, you know, and to share it with you guys when I don't miss what I'm painting. To put it in the shot. See, it's like very light. I basically have old watercolor paint on the palette. I'll show you in a second. And I'm just using that to cover this background like this. I have like, you know, really messy. I have this blue that's basically barely anything there. And from that you make this sort of light background. And I don't even put any new paint. I just put some new paint, but then I instantly like dilute it with water, and we keep going. Keep covering the background. I'm like instantly thinking about how I'm gonna do the dots everywhere, or the dots, or maybe I will do the lines this time and do some dots around certain areas. Maybe I will just, you know, make it easier for myself and not just dot everything. I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna do lines. So it's like nice and neat, but I know that with dots, I would be much more happy. And maybe we could do dots. Maybe we don't even need to animate these. Maybe it can be just maybe we could find animators that would want to do it. If you're an animator and you would want to animate these, please get in touch. It could be our collaboration, because we just came up, one day I just started posting them, these aliens, on my Instagram, and my friend saw it, and he was like, there's something there, there's something, it's like, it's really interesting what you're doing here. I want to know more about these aliens. Or know more, or you wanted to create something more, not even to know more, because you look at them and you know, you make up your own mind what they're doing. You know, and I think that's with a lot of art, where people say, oh, this looks like this, but then you look at it and you see it from your own perception completely. You don't see it like the author meant it to show it. So it's like everybody's got their own views on everything, really, on politics, on art, on life, on spirituality, religion, everything. The same with art. People look at it and maybe they don't even look at it. That's the thing. Maybe people don't even want to look at art anymore. They just want to look at, I don't know what they want to look at. So now I'm seeing a little trouble because I didn't put the horizon in. So now what's happening is the sky is suddenly becoming the floor. So I have to, I don't know, the tarmac is probably gonna be black. So we've hit some, maybe I need to put some horizon there. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe we'll leave it horizonless this time. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a darker tone, some black. I'm gonna just go from blue to dark blue. It's gonna be dark blue or darker blue around here. And then it's gonna leave the lanes as they are. And it's gonna go like this. No, I think I'm gonna have to do the dots everywhere. Unfortunately, it's gonna take ages, but what can I do? If I wanted to do it one way, then it has to be done that way. Maybe eventually we'll speed up a bit, but maybe we won't. I'm just, enjoying the drawing process. Sometimes I'm not even enjoying it, if I'm honest with you. Sometimes I'm just trying to get to the next stage, which is doing the dots. But then I get to that stage and I'm like, I'm tired. So you're never satisfied as an artist. You're never satisfied with how things are. Like I was doing a couple of minutes ago, I was doing that other drawing with the aliens, and I just decided that it's time to start this one. So I started this one. And now I'm like already painting it. So you guys are helping me. So I'm grateful to you guys, because it's not easy to be alone in this world. It's not easy. But when you know that somebody's watching, or somebody's watching, then you're kind of like trying harder. And seriously, if I wasn't filming, I would probably be watching some YouTube videos. Like, I will say that I will, just play it in the background. But then eventually I get sucked in by YouTube, and I just don't do what I'm supposed to be doing, And look, our background is getting filled in pretty quickly. So I'm glad that I took A4 size paper and not like anything bigger. It's interesting that is blurry. That is not blurry at all. So let's keep going. Let's keep going, guys. Let's keep doing this. It's Sunday today, and it's quite cloudy outside, I have to say. So we're gonna stay inside for as long as we can. I don't know if I'll upload these today or the day after, or even the day after that. Maybe I will do this, like I will save some videos for the future, so I can take a few breaks as well if I need to. But the thing is, if I'll keep painting these, then I'm not gonna need breaks, because I'll keep filming them, and I'll have more and more videos to upload further down the line. I just have this goal that I want to upload every single day, and now that I'm painting and talking, then I'm having more fun. If I'm honest with you, I'm having more fun than just walking and talking, because sometimes it feels like I'm running out of things to talk about. But when I'm drawing or I'm painting, I can really focus on this moment, and that's why I like painting. So maybe this is going to inspire you guys to paint. That's why I'm doing this. I want to inspire you guys. I want this to be content that is, something that is good for you, not like whatever. I'm just doing this for some other reasons, like I want this to be inspiring to you guys. So if you can take a pencil and draw along the lines with me, and I'm gonna be really happy. And share it. I have my Instagram page attached to my YouTube channel. You can find me there. Send me your drawings. I would be more than happy to look at them and comment on them. And, I enjoy doing that. So feel free to share with me. And look, the background is being filled in. Really enjoying this. I'm putting a bit more blue, if you're wondering, and a bit more black into the paint in order to make this a bit darker. This is probably gonna be, I know what he's gonna tell me. I think I know what he's gonna tell me. I think he's gonna tell me too many details, things get lost in the background. But if I do it very light, maybe he won't say that. In the end, I can just take this drawing, redraw it on my iPad, and that will be a whole new drawing. Maybe it can be some new style as well. Maybe I can do an angle a little bit better, or, you know, so there's always a way out as long as we're doing it. Because sometimes you just get lost in your own mind and you don't even do things. And the best thing is to just actually do it and not think about it, like we did with you today on the previous video. I really just had to start, and I don't think I could say that I had the inspiration to do it. I just felt like I had to do it, you know. And sometimes it's just like that. You just have to do it. You just can't do anything else. I realized I didn't draw or write on these newspapers that are flying in the air and on the floor, but I will in the future. Maybe in the future video. So yes, coloring in the background is very important in my eyes. Oh no, too dark. Take some water, dilute it. That's why I love watercolors. You can always dilute it and you can always put on another layer. Just be careful with the paper, because the paper gets a bit, when it gets wet, it gets a bit like, it can get damaged after quite a few layers. So you gotta think for but you got 4 layers to think, you know, and not to overthink, not to put too much. So gotta be careful, but also you can play around with it. You know, it's not too bad. Now it looks like it's becoming quite dark, but it's still a very light color. Like I'm really just coloring with a very light tone. Some people enjoy watching videos like this. Let me know if you're enjoying watching videos of just a person coloring in the background, because maybe you're learning something from this. If you're learning something from this, let me know. Maybe you can do your own videos and show your progress and show what you've been working on, you know, because I know you've been working on something. And if you're not even working on something, maybe you're working on it, you know, like you're working on it mentally, like, and the world needs to hear that too. The world could hear that. It doesn't need to hear that, but, you know, maybe you'll find the audience like I'm finding you guys through these videos, but you're finding me. We're finding each other. 24:44 now. So I think I'm gonna finish this background hopefully with you guys, and then take a little break before the next video or before going outside, because I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying this now. I'm enjoying drawing. I'm enjoying doing this. Maybe I'll do the background and then I can do some dots. That would be interesting. But yeah, I can feel how this page is already wrinkling a bit. Like, it's not wrinkling, but it's already lifted up in areas where it's painted. So, like, it's kind of like lifting up. But it's no problem. I don't think it's a problem. I'm just thinking about later stages, like scanning, because that will have an impact. But I like how this looks. I like how this is turning out. I like that the background is being done first. So it's not like I'm already thinking of, you know, I'm covering the big spaces first, the stuff that I need to cover first, covering the big spaces, and then I'm gonna start covering in the small spaces. But still, I'm gonna be looking at, like, okay, I need to cover this area, I need to cover that area, I need to cover, like, you know, like, it's almost like doing what? It's almost like, I forgot that word. Subtracting? Maybe it's subtracting. Adding and subtracting. I think it's like taking away pieces that are undone and making them done, you know? So we'll see where this journey takes us. I'm kind of excited. To see how it looks, how it will be finished. And I'm excited that I'm doing something that somebody else gave me a plan, and we came up with the script, and it's being done, you know? It's not like, I realize that this is the floor. This is not the sky. This is the floor. It's supposed to be darker. But yeah, I'm like excited that I'm actually doing something that I said that I'm gonna do, and I'm doing it. Because so many times it's like, okay, let's do this, and then you start doing it and you're like, this is too difficult, you know? And then you like stop. But you gotta get over it somehow. So I got over that. Now I'm gonna have to fill in some application forms next week, hopefully. Maybe I'm gonna get some help. But yeah, I'm gonna look at what needs to be done, and hopefully get some funding to do these drawings, to do these. Like, I mean, that would be a dream come true, you know? Like, I'm getting paid to do this, and it's just like what I love to do, you know? So if I love doing that, then what's the problem, you know? Like, plus there's a script, I'm not the only one doing it, so who knows, maybe this could be a cartoon one day. Let me know if you'd like to see a cartoon of this. tail of a doggy. I'm just covering it, you know? I'm just covering the background. Just covering. Maybe I'll go for a long walk after this. I deserve a long walk, and it's probably gonna start raining, so I like rain. But I'm gonna have to take some, I don't know, an umbrella with me. Brolly. Some water in there so it's not that thick. See, one thing that I'm scared of when I'm drawing is making it too thick, making it too dark. Because when you make it too dark, you can't go back from it, you know? But when you make it bright, it's okay. Okay, so we have another corner to fill in, and then we're gonna be done for today. So it's interesting, I can count the time, how long it's taking me to color this. And for now, it's half an hour. So probably if you did that digitally, it would be so much faster. You could be done like in a couple of seconds. If you did all the lines correctly and, you know, didn't miss any joinings, like you just drop color and paint it and have it done split second. But why do we want to do it faster always? Because in this modern world, everything needs to be fast. Everything needs to be quick, 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 quick. Make a quick buck. Make a quick. You know, and it's like no kind of value is added to the fact that, you know, you should slow down. And then you're wondering why you have illnesses and depression and, you know, because you're doing so much. You don't even stop. Like you don't stop at all. So if you don't stop, then what are you working for? If you can't stop. Like even me with the painting, I'm like, okay, I painted for a few hours now, and it's gonna be time for me to go, and then I'll be happy to return to the painting later. But if I just keep on working all the time, like without the break, then, you know, it's no point, because maybe I'll stop enjoying it eventually if I just keep doing that. I probably would stop enjoying, but I don't really enjoy the outside world, to be honest with you. A lot of complications there, and actually, that's not true. I do enjoy the outside world recently, especially, like just going to seeing friends and playing chess and exercising. Like I don't necessarily enjoy it, but it's good time spent, you know. It's like it feels like you've done something. It feels like you went out. And I know this probably sounds like, you know, some people could give everything just to have some time off. Like I don't know, I set up my life in the way that I can not work right now. Like don't get me wrong, I'm not rich. Like I'm living off my savings. I'm really spending money like wisely, and I'm enjoying kind of just being, you know, like eventually when I will have money that I could spend, you know, I will spend it. But like, I don't know, there's no end to what you want. So I keep my wants at a level, you know, keep my desires kind of away. I rather work and, you know, I don't need too much, you know. So we'll keep working. And I'm grateful that you guys are here. And we're getting to the end of this background. So thank you for being here. Thank you for following me, being part of this community. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for helping me to paint this, because it's been really helpful. And let's have a look. It's not gonna be something epic, but the background is painted in. Okay? And because it's painted in now, we're gonna be able to go into other layers. Still need to put in the right things there, and there. If I'm gonna put maybe there as well. So that's it. Thank you guys for being here. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.